Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism. Welcome to the new right. The new right. What is Ollie talking about? For how long on this channel have I spoken about the folly of forgiveness? How long have I told you the price you pay for forgiving your abuser, the narcissist, is too high, and you always lose out in the end? Because what forgiveness really is enabling. When you forgive the narcissist without, minus allocution. If the narcissist would apologize and allocute, admit every shitty thing they ever did to you, maybe that's a different story, but that never happens. So when you force yourself to forgive somebody, for yourself, okay, all you're really doing is enabling the narcissist. This carried over into my societal narcissism videos, into my baby boomer videos, into my politics videos, where in recent years, and quite recently, I finally made the connection, answered the question to where does all this narcissism come from? Where did it come from? Marxism, communism, societal narcissism is what leads to all of this. And what else have I been telling you? That the narcissist, that the communist, that the Marxist, that the feminist isn't your problem. It isn't. Because none of those people would be able to survive, thrive, pull off what they do without the enabler. The golden child and flying monkeys in your personal lives enable the narcissist. Without them, the narcissist would just be an at-home, alone, isolated asshole that nobody takes seriously, nobody wants to go around, no one wants to deal with. The same thing societally and in politics. It's true. Without the enabler, the communist, the Marxist, the feminazi has no agenda, has no footing, has no chance of having their agenda have any survival. And who are those enablers? Who are those enablers every single time? It's your run-of-the-mill GOP Republicans. It's your rhinos, it's your Mitch McConnells, it's your Lindsey Grahams, it's your Dan Crenshaws. It's 85 to 90% of the Republican Party, of elected federal Republicans. And I've been telling you this. The problem isn't the Democrats. It isn't the liberals. It is I am mad at them because I knew this is what they were going to do since I was a kid. They've been telling us. Our problem is our own enablers. The GOP, the McConnells, the Grahams, and the whole right of them. The whole lot of them. Because what do these losers do every time they get power back from these Democrats after the Democrats have fucking run roughshod through the country through their agendas? whether it be in '94 or what or 2010 or what's probably going to happen in 2022. Every time the GOP and these friggin' Republicans get power back, like, well, we're going to show you how it's really supposed to happen. We're going to show you how. Thanks, Staley. Appreciate that. Appreciate the help, bud. Windows open. So, what do? We're going to govern from the moral high ground. And then what do? They listen to the left, who's in the minority, then bitch and whine and bully. And then they keep slow walking you to Gomorrah. Without the Republicans, the Democrat, Biden would have gotten nothing passed. Nothing. These nutball judges that are now getting appointed, they're getting put through by Lindsey Graham. They're getting put through by Republicans. Republicans are voting for them. Oh, well, Mitch McConnell stopped Merrick Garland and he showed you how to go. One guy. One seat on the Supreme Court. How many cases actually reach the fucking Supreme Court? Not many. So all these federal district court judges and appellate court judges that he's now getting on with the help of Lindsey Graham, with the help of Mitch McConnell. Oh, none of that matters. Because supposedly it's a 6-3 majority, right? Okay, because McConnell stood up to Obama, okay, and screwed Merrick Garland. And, look at it. See? Mitch McConnell knows how to govern. Bullshit. How many fucking cases actually reach the Supreme Court? Not many. It's always a trick. It's always smoke and mirrors. Because they are putting through all these lower court federal judges who are going to be making abhorrent rulings, unconstitutional rulings on a litany of cases that are never going to see the Supreme fucking Court. They're never even going to make it. They can't take on every federal appeal. They can't do it. Shit falls through the cracks, and we know anyway, most of them can't be counted on for our agenda anyway. I keep telling you, this is local. You take power back locally in your local elections, in your school boards, knowing who's running for prosecutor, knowing who you're voting for if you vote on judges in your county or in your city. That matters, because all of that, all those left-wing judges, all those Marxist prosecutors, all of them, they all can't be appealed. They all can't be appealed to the Supreme Court. They just can't. Not impossible. And why are we where we are right now? Because the Republicans handed it to them. Because the Republicans fucking run from every fight that matters. Everyone. They take on the wrong issue, the wrong side. They miss the fucking argument completely, thinking they've won little fucking battles. You know, and I'm guilty, and in a way, I'm guilty of this as well. Because worrying what I say on YouTube or social media, and why can't we just have a site, have a place where all ideas are accepted? And it finally dawned on me, as I'm telling you guys, play the game as it's being played, instead of yelling, hypocrisy, hypocrisy, that's not the rules, that's not the rules. They're just fucking running up the goddamn score on you. I've come to the conclusion I don't want, and nor should we be requesting, a place for fair and open dialogue anymore. Why? No, I don't want that. I want my own space where my ideas flourish, and if somebody comes in and saying something fucking stupid, trying to blow the place up, get them out of here. Get them out. Get them out. What are you going to do? You're going to waste time on people who are just trying to take down what you're going to do? Why? Why? That's insane. That's insane. Keep them out. Keep the problem out before it even gets in. And that way you can coalesce and balkanize among like-minded people, because whether you like it or not, or we like it or not, okay, we're in a post-constitutional era right now. Rules don't necessarily matter. That's the game as it's being played. Learn to play it. We don't have time to fuck around with a bunch of Marxists trying to argue points with them, facts that they already know that they're lying about. Why are you going to waste your time presenting facts to somebody who knows what they're saying is a lie? Why? And if they can't see it's a lie by that at this point, they're too stupid to be educated anyway. They want to be lied to. I heard Jim Brewer do a great bit on Anthony Cumia's podcast about something like this. Paul Revere. We all know the story of those of you out, who are not in America during the revolution. The story is Paul Revere rode through the streets yelling, the redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming. Yes, I know there was another guy. Paul Revere gets the credit. There was another guy with a longer name who did the long ride. He only did, not the point. Somebody was out there yelling, the redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming, alerting people that the British were on their way. Do you think Paul Revere stopped as he's yelling the redcoats are coming? Okay, because not everybody was down for the revolution. There were plenty of Tories still in the country. There were plenty of people still loyal to the king. The redcoats are coming. Shut up, Paul! Shut up, moron! Maybe you listen to the government, okay, and stop with conspiracy theories, Paul, huh? You get some sleep, Paul. Stop yelling crazy shit in the street. You think Paul Revere stopped to be like, no, they're really... No, you don't got time for that. You don't got time for that. He kept going. Why? Because hopefully enough people believe it to get the hell, because you can't save them. They don't want to be saved. They only want to stop. So most of them only want to stop you. We are beyond. We are far beyond. Okay? This idea. Hopefully we can get back to it again. Hopefully. Once one side surrenders, and that's the only way you win, is when one side surrenders, which is what the Republicans usually do, and then call it compromise. No. Why are you letting the enemy into your planning, into your thought process, into your strat? Why? Look, if you don't, you're just going to be a Nazi, and you're going to be a fascist, and you're going to be... Cool. They're going to call you a Nazi and a fascist no matter what you do. Why would you invite them in to listen to it? Why would you invite them in to dox you? Why would you do it? Because you've been trained. Because you've been trained for decades and decades and decades. We're all one big... No, we're not one big happy family. No, we are not. Okay? For the differences in this country, I think we're beyond the point of compromise. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to compromise. How many times they gotta slap the friggin' slap? Please, come to slap it every time. And then you get them to concede on one small point, and there the Republicans are acting like they fucking won something. Slow walking you to Gomorrah. And you people who want to get people like Whoopi Goldberg canceled for what she said about the Holocaust, you're out of your mind. You are out of your freaking mind. Now, ABC suspended her for 2 weeks. Okay? But she'll probably be back, and I didn't even want her suspended. Why would you want a moron like that, who does nothing but help benefit our side with her stupidity, telling you who exactly she is? No, man, I want her fat ass sitting on that panel every day with the other four clucking hens, throwing their frigging absurdity around like they just walked them off tablets off a mountain. Like they just came off tablets off the mountain from Moses. The clown show is in full display. Why stop it? Why? Why would you stop it? So what? So they can hire someone. Okay, you get Whoopi. Oh, well, they fired us. Well, yeah, they did. That's why we need our own space. Not an equal space, our own space. Good. Oh, yeah, they fired us. Good. They fired us. She's making idiotic Holocaust statements. And then doubling down on it on Stephen Colbert, and people are like, let it happen when the enemy is destroying itself. Let it freaking happen. So this is the new right, and I talked a little bit about this months ago. Okay, you don't apologize to these people, ever. You hear people say, "Oh, we got to turn the heat down." No, it's not hot enough in here. It's not hot enough in here because you still have people, politicians, people in power looking to make deals with these people, giving them their judges, giving the FBI leeway. Look, I know 2020 is a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough pill for all of us to swallow. It really is. It really is. It's a tough pill for all of us to swallow. But we have nobody to blame but the Republicans. No one to blame for what happened in 2020 but the Republicans. Where were our drop boxes? Where was our ballot harvesting? Where was any of it? Boo! That's not the rules. That's unconstitutional. We're going to take it to the same fucking left-wing judges that have been telling us to go fuck ourselves for the last 40 years and think we're going to get a different outcome, you dunces. Hey, listen. I thought it too. And miss me with the Dinesh D'Souza movie. You see what Dinesh D'Souza and these people and these mules like? Yes. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if everything Dinesh D'Souza says is true, you all know what I think if it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Grandpa Pudding Brains was installed. Okay, and even though we're post-constitutional, okay, that's not how the left will use the Constitution when it benefits them, not when it benefits you. So when it works in their favor, they'll use it. Just like they're saying Kamala Harris might have to save the election in 2024 when they said wanting her to do what they said it was illegal, that they want what the right wanted Pence to do on January 6th. They don't even care. You're looking like, and they just put it out there, and you think there's some kind of compromise with these type of people. You think there's some kind of equal footing, some kind of space where you're going to be able to have open dialect. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. We know what happened. We know what happened in 2020. We know it. But once he's confirmed by the Supreme Court justice and sworn in, there is no way to get him out of office besides impeachment. And like I told you, the only way Trump comes back before 2024 is if he runs and wins for Speaker of the House in 2022 when the Republicans take back control. They impeach Harris. They impeach Biden. You get the 67 senators to agree to the impeachment, to agree to remove him. Okay, and then there's a process after that where it still goes to the Supreme Court. And then Trump could be president before 2024. That ain't happening. That's fantasy land. Now, if you want to use Dinesh D'Souza's movie as a guide for cleaning up future elections, that's one thing. But if you're using them to be like, to still argue about 2020, I mean, you're arguing now a year and a half past events. And there's no way to rectify it. None. Besides, in no realistic way. Besides impeachment. Standing up to these people, whether at your school board or online, okay, or even what you're seeing up in Canada. Canada had more balls than what their truckers are doing. You see what happens to them when you challenge them. You see what happens to tyrants. I told you this. The narcissist is a coward. The communists, the fascists are cowards. When you stand up to them, they run away and hide and play victim. That is their playbook. And then it's been the Republicans with the, oh, let me wipe your nose for you. Don't cry. Oh, we'll make it okay. Well, fuck that. Slow walking you toward Gomorrah. No more. I don't want to bring the temperature down. I don't seek quiet. I seek victory. Period. So. Whew, that felt good. So let me know what you think in the comments section below. And if you want to get a story or a political video on the channel, you know what to do with the links in the description box. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism. Take care, everybody.